If anyone should ask you for a piece of thyme, a nice bunch of thyme like this, show them how to grow it. It's one of the easiest herb to grow in your garden. If you have thyme at home, you're sitting on one of the most powerful herbs and don't even know it. This is thyme. Look how beautiful this is. The aroma, the flavor that it's giving me, it is so powerful. Today I'm going to show you how to grow your thyme. Growing thyme is like inviting a quiet powerhouse into your garden. First, it's tough, thrives in full sun, loves sandy soil, and once it's settled, it asks for almost nothing. Perfect for busy gardeners or rocky, dry spots where other plants struggle. It's a magnet for bees and good bugs while naturally keeping pests away. Nature's own pest control. And for those tiny leaves, packed with thymol, a compound with antiseptic, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory powers. It's been used for ages to soothe coughs, support immunity, and even help with oral health. Plus, it tastes amazing, earthy, warm, and perfect for soup, teas, roasts, cocktails, harvest. Thyme is so easy to grow. You can grow it in containers in gardens. I have always had thyme in my garden because growing up back home in Jamaica, we always have one thyme. I grow somewhere along the garden fence because we cook with it. A soup is not a soup without a piece of thyme in it. A chicken seasoned up is not a chicken with it's not a chicken a season unless you have thyme in it, right? And another thing, the jerk season have to have thyme in there. Allow me to tell, the soup, the jerk, and thyme tea. When you want to relax, you just boil a nice cup of thyme tea. You can watch my video on my live stream where I demonstrated how to make thyme tea. Very easy. But yes, growing up, thyme is always something that you have. It is so easy to grow, and I'm going to show you how to grow your thyme. So what you need to grow your thyme, if you're growing it in containers, we're talking containers because I'm living in London and I grow most things in containers. I mean, I've got a raised bed, and thyme can go through the winter season because it's perennial. It will die down and it will come back. And another thing that you need to do is to make sure that you cut your thyme back and make sure it is not woody. Clear out all the woody bits from there. So you prune it. You can prune it 3 times a year, and I'll talk more about that. But growing thyme is so easy. It loves a nice drained soil, and all you need to do is, I've got some sprigs here, just use that, stick it in the ground. You can stick it in the ground, stick it in the pot just like that, put some water on it, and this is how you grow your thyme. Most people grow thyme from seeds, but I've grown my thyme from sprigs. These are young ones coming up. I just stick them in the ground, stick them in pots, and look how healthy that one is. And that will turn out to be a big thyme like this. Remember, if there's frost, don't sow your thyme seeds or plant your thyme sprigs if there's risk of frost. Yeah, remember, if you're doing it in the raised bed, plant it along the sides. Avoid heavy clay and certain soil. It don't like it. It's like just a normal pure soil. It doesn't like heavy feeding at all. So if you're planting your thyme, don't overfeed, don't overwater. It is very drought tolerant. No fertilizer is required. It don't like mulch. It don't like too much clutter at the side. When you just try to mulch it up, don't do that. Just leave your thyme. Some things grow better when it's left alone. You don't need to add any fertilizer to it. Sometimes you just need to just give it a break. As well as planting thyme in pots, I like to put my thyme alongside my raised bed as borders. So today I'm going to transfer this one into the soil in my raised bed. So I've dug the hole, and I'm just going to remember that you don't need much in there. Just a nice, anything in there that will prevent the roots from growing, dig it out. So like you have stones in there, dig it out. So it's a nice soil. If you look at the soil, how the soil is, this is nice soil for the, and look, you see the worms, they help to make the soil good. Don't be afraid of the worms, guys. The worms is what help the soil. You see, it's wriggling in my hand, but it helped to purify the soil. So I'm pouring this out and sit it. Let me take out the stones. It's got stones in the bottom of the pot. Let's take those out. Don't need the stones in there because it already has enough aeration. Right, okay. So I'll dig out the soil so it has enough aeration in there. And there we go. I might just put a little bit of ashes in there as well, just to purify the soil. And here goes my thyme. My thyme sits in there. It's there. And that will spread a bit of water around, not too much water. It doesn't like a lot of water. It's a very drought resistant plant. I'm laughing because the worm is there. The worm is there. Yes, the worm is going to, look at my thyme. The worm is going to grow, you know. Look, there's more worm. Oops, look. Got 3 of them here. I've got 3 worms there. 3 worms. And they'll just help the soil. They're harmless, guys. My grandma taught me you have to work very hard for what you want. But something like this just starts with 1 step. All you need is 1 sprig. Stick it in the pot and you have a forest of thyme. Honestly, plant it, grow it, and use it.